Okay, good. Mhm. Hi, Claire. Okay. Yeah, thank you for coming today. I know that today is a holiday, but however, I just want to keep the learning pace, and then yeah, I want to do that. And then yeah, probably if there is anybody who who cannot participate today, and then they can see the recorded video. However, the live session is always better. Okay, so whatever. Yeah, let's start. Okay, so last week and before last week, we are learning about this. Okay, we are learning about knowing enemy and know oneself. Knowing oneself and knowing the other, knowing the enemy and knowing oneself. We are learning about this. Okay, we call this is external analysis and internal analysis, and we call this is integratively. Okay, we call this is a critical analysis, external, internal. Okay, and this week we are going more detail about the internal analysis. Actually, the explicit analysis, like external analysis, is relatively easy to perform. That's the reason why we start with the external analysis, because at that we can get some numbers. We can get some numbers, and we can explicitly understand what's going on outside, because we can observe. We can observe what's going on outside. However, understanding oneself and knowing oneself, it is not easy. Because we cannot see many times, we cannot see what's going on inside of us. What's going on inside of us. Okay? When you see outside, okay, so you can observe easily. However, if you close your eyes, if you want to see what's going on inside of your organs, inside of your body, is it easy? No, that's not easy. So internal analysis is more difficult to perform. Because that's very similar to like this. You must close your eyes and you must see yourself what's going on inside of you. And in many cases, you cannot know what's going on inside because you are blinded. If you want to go inside, if you want to understand what's going on inside, and you must close your eyes, you must sense yourself. And however, there is another way. And last week we learned about the internal analysis by using the profitability analysis. Okay, and thanks to our doctors. Who is a business doctor? Who are the business doctor? Doctors for the business doctor? Okay. In business, we have doctors. Yeah, absolutely. The accountant. Our doctors help us. What's wrong with me? Okay, in terms of the financial statement. Okay, so accountant usually diagnose and they capture and use, and sometimes they can give us a pill, they can give us a medicine. Taking your pill or not, that is our choice. But however, the accountant, our business doctors, they help us to identify what is wrong with me. If I got a cancer, okay, absolutely, the accountant must let us know. And if I have some stomach problem, and absolutely not medical doctors, business doctors, accountant must let me know. So relatively, conducting the profitability analysis is easy. Okay, because somebody can help us. Okay, accountant help us to know what we are doing. Okay, so that's what we learned last week. Okay, and then the accountant was some expert, and they usually help us to know who am I, what is wrong with me. Okay, for our business. Okay, thank you. However, then who are you? The doctors say, okay, so you have this much of something, you got a cancer, okay, so that they can help us. But that's the doctor's perception. And who are you? How you can define yourself? Okay. So that is another story. So we must get blinded and then we must see what is our business. So this week, we mainly talk about operation. And then that is value chain analysis. Value chain analysis approach to perform the internal analysis. Okay. Last week, profitability analysis. This week, value chain analysis. And the value chain analysis is quite related with the operation itself. Many times, operation. And are you taking the operations management, or the did you take the operations management before? Yes or no? You took the operations management last semester, or are you taking now? Now, or last semester? Are you taking the operations now? Or did you take the operations management last semester? Probably last semester. The Sarman taught that. Holly, did you took that? Did you took the operations management? Haley and Holly, well, Eva, did you took the operations management? Oh yeah, that's a 4010. Yeah, that's a 4010. Miko, did you took that? Last semester. The Simon? Did you took that course from Simon? Okay. So then, absolutely, yeah. So, do you know that Simon and I we were the very good friendship. We had a very nice friendship, and then I know that what you learned from Simon. We talked a lot. Okay, so I bet many of you already know that the process analysis, the business process analysis. Okay, and we talk a little about it because that's related with the value chain analysis. Okay, and what else? The Six Sigma analysis. Okay, whatever. So today and next Wednesday, so we will talk about this kind of internal analysis because that is related with operations. Okay, so then, shall we go? In order to understand the internal analysis, okay, and the business process analysis, maybe we'd better to start with the simple accounting. Okay, so that's the cost accounting. Did you learn the cost accounting? Maybe no. Okay, so yes. Oh, nice. Okay, nice. Okay, so then let's do some cost accounting analysis. Okay, so here is iPhone. This is iPhone. Okay, and how much is it? And iPhone 11 Pro Max. That's one of the most expensive iPhone now. And then, can you guess what is the price of this? Anybody has an iPhone Pro Max? What is the price of this? Price of the iPhone 11 Pro Max. That's the most expensive now, I think. Nero. What is the price of that? Yeah, absolutely. So here. But that's the American price. And what is the price of the Chinese price? I don't know. 1,000 and the 6,000 something. Really? Nero. Where is Nero? Nero, 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 oh, Nero, Wang Zhen, yeah, where is Wang Zhen? Yeah, Nero, Nero is here. Wang Zhen. No, he's not here. Unfortunately, he's not here. No, okay. So yeah, let's go. And yeah, that's $1,099. Okay, and however, that is a little bit more higher or lower in China. Okay, and that's around 6,000 something, 6,000, more than 6,000 RMB. Yeah, more than. Okay, that's expensive. That's expensive. Anyway, so we go to the iPhone in US dollar. Okay, 1,000. That's over the $1,000. $1,000. It's expensive. Okay, and however, what is the price of this? What is the not price? What is the cost of this? Okay, iPhone 11 Pro Max cost, not price. Okay, in order to know the cost, okay, so you learned about the cost accounting. Cost accounting. In the cost accounting, maybe you learn about it, how you can build up the cost structure. And then this is an example of the cost structure from the BOM. And you learned about it, the operations management. And what is the BOM? I know you learned that from Simon. I know that the Simon taught that. What is a BOM? Yeah, this is integrative strategy management. So that's seniors. You must know everything. Exactly. Okay, so BOM, and this is a part of the BOM, and this is a part of the BOM, and in the BOM there is a material, something, and there is a cost. Okay, when we add up all the cost, this is a BOM cost. And there is a final, the assembly and the test cost. That is a direct labor cost. Direct labor cost. Okay, so technically speaking, a cost of the production. Okay, so cost of the iPhone, something that is composed roughly like this: direct material cost. Direct material cost plus direct labor cost. What? What? Labor cost, okay, and plus overhead cost. Overhead cost. Okay, so overhead cost plus and others, and the margin, and plus others. Okay, others, no, I don't care. Okay, so this is a rough cost structure of a certain product. Okay, so then as you can see, direct material cost. Okay, these are the direct material cost, the BOM. Okay, BOM is almost the direct labor, direct material cost. Okay, we equipped that. We got it. Okay, and direct labor cost is related with the final assembly and test. That's $21. Assembly. Okay, that is direct labor cost. $21. 21. Okay. Whatever, and there is overhead cost. Overhead cost, that is operation cost, R&D cost, SG&A, SG&A. Okay, the SG&A, sales, general administrative cost, and the sales cost, and overhead cost total is $200 something, $209. Okay. Then margin. is around the more than $300.
저기 측벽에 있는 그람들이요?
Okay?
네.
Good.
위에 있는 거.
Then let's think about this. Let's think about this. Okay. So the lower the price, okay? And then the people will buy more.
지금 키울 수 있는 게 세로로 키우는
And the lower the price,
세로로. 가로는
we can increase margin,
세로로
right?
잠깐만 제가 키워드릴게요. 세로로는 좀 더 키울 수 있고 가로는
Yes or no?
좀 조금밖에 못 키울 것 같고 그래요. 그럼 최대한 한번 해볼게요.
Right? If we can reduce the cost of this, if we can reduce the BOM cost, and if we can reduce that direct labor cost, and if we can reduce that the operations and the overhead cost, absolutely we can maximize our profit. That's what we want. Okay. So, in order to analyze ourselves, okay, so oneself, okay, in business, we'd better to start with cost structure. Okay, please start with the cost structure of your service, your product, or service. That will be a good start. Profitability is one thing that's easy to perform, okay? But however, that gives us a more macroscopic understanding, okay, as a whole. But however, in order to know something in more detail, okay, you'd better to start with cost structure of yourself. What is my cost? What is my cost structure? Okay, so let's see. We are going in detail. So we are learning about the external analysis and internal analysis. And what is the meaning of the analysis in Chinese? This, right? And what is the meaning of this? Separate and capture. Separate and understand. Separate, more detail. In order to know yourself, okay, in terms of the not explicit something, okay, in order to know about yourself, you'd better to analyze your cost first. Money first. Cost, please. Okay, so you learned about the BOM, okay, and then you learned about your cost accounting. Right. What is the purpose of the business? What is the purpose of the business? We want to make money. Money making. Okay? Money making. Absolutely. In order to make money, increase revenue, decrease cost. And then what is the cost of that? Revenue, that's easy to capture. But however, many times, many people misunderstand and that they do not capture what is the structure of the cost. We must have a good understanding about ourselves, our cost structure. Okay, so BOM, direct labor cost, and overhead cost, and the margin. Okay, so that they are all related. So here, out of the price of the 1,000, okay, so that's the iPhone Pro Max is more than $1,000. And what is the material and what is the price of everything? That is around $400, and that's less than the 50%. And what is the other 50%? 50% is a production or the production cost, the production price. And what is the others? 50? That's come from this overhead cost and the margin. And the margin, everybody wants this. Okay, so then set aside for a while. And why we have this kind of a cost? Because we want to operate. Okay, so whatever, this kind of the structure, this kind of cost structure is related with the business processes. Business processes. Okay, and the business processes can be drawn from the value chain analysis. Okay, so in this week, we are learning about value chain approach to perform the internal analysis. Okay, that's different from the explicit analysis, like a profitability analysis from the last week. Okay, we are going more detail about ourselves, how we operate to make a business. Okay, good. And then let's go forward. That's a basic understandings. Okay, so the operation. Okay, operation. Okay, operation is almost the same word where we complete. Okay, that's almost the same word. We complete the necessary business processes. Okay, so you learn that, and there are a lot of tons of thousand different kinds of the business processes. But however, maybe you learned about it. Well, you learned about this kind of the basic business process model. Basic business process model. Okay, and then in order to do some business, in order to initiate a project, in order to initiate a product or services or whatever. Okay, we start with a project. Okay, and the project acceptance meeting. Before that, we do something, and then we prepare the project preparation, kickoff, and the product process concept meeting, concept review, and the product process development, and the first design review or somewhat, and the product process implementation, second review, and the final review. And we produce our CDs, we produce our product or services, and then after the start of the production, and then we conduct a series review, and that can be simplified like this. This is a full process model, and however, there is a short business process model, and the more shorter the project model. And this is one of the typical business process model that I worked for when I worked at the Bosch. And this is a Bosch business process model. And however, each of the business processes, that requires tons of thousand work to perform. Okay, so operations is nothing but however we complete each processes. Okay, from this kind of completion of the process, we can get to know how much do we need to invest, how much do we need to spend our money, and what is the price of the operation, something. Okay, that's a business process model. And in order to perform the business process model, and the people work like this. Okay, and the people are working together: project manager and the release system administrator and the management. Okay, decision makers or quality assurance, and R&D and production manufacturing, and the further expert or the further expert from the project team, and we work together to complete the business processes. Who will complete these processes? Only the labor workers? No. In recent business, no. Okay, operators. That's a very small part of that. And what are they doing? And these guys, what are they doing? They do these kind of things: product process design, project management, quality process management, test and the technical report, customer technical support, and the cost reduction activities in design, product strategy for the management, the innovation activities, and the quality activities, including the Six Sigma activity, total quality management, total process management, and product benchmark. That's done by the people in order to complete our task. Why? Because we want to manage our cost. Operation is related with the cost, And the cost is related with the composition of the direct material cost, direct labor cost, and the overhead cost. So we cannot separate our operation from the cost. Okay, every operation of work, every operation of something is related with the human activities like this. This is all the human activities. So we go in detail about our human behavior, our human completion of a process. Okay? And this is my example. This is my example of operation. Okay, this is my example of the operation. Okay, so maybe you can work like this. You may work like this. You may work like this. Operation. Okay, so in the morning, okay, I do the teleconference with the Mexico plant. Okay, because that I need to complete the bearing supplier, bearing supply chain, the product management. Okay, and then I had a team meeting and I had a product design work. Okay, and then I do some tests and the sample order and product assessment meeting. Okay, and the need for Nissan and the supplier meeting with the design change and the product validation test and the project process documentation and the PVT, that's a product validation test investigation report, and the writing something and benchmark report, quality improving, and then another team support. Okay, that was my life. This is how we perform our operation. Okay, so this is one engineer and engineer and the manager's work, and we come together. We work together, and we complete our business processes. These guys, we work together to complete our business processes. Okay, and this kind of the business processes is composing these business processes can be conceptualized and simplified as value chain. Okay, so this is operation. We complete our business processes. Okay, and this type of the business processes can be converted as a value chain. Then we can do something. We can know ourselves a little bit better. Okay, this is the value chain. This is not a value chain itself, not yet. Okay, but this is expanded the value chain. However, this is a business process. In general, manufacturing, okay, we have this type of the business processes. Okay, R&D, design, okay, purchasing, manufacturing, marketing and sales, and service. Okay, and the retail bank, funding, we must get some money from the bank, central bank, and the product design, product development, credit assessment, processing, distribution. And the engineering, okay, like constructing a bridge or large construction, customer need, win over bidding, win over the bidding, okay, and the prepare work and the perform work and close out and work, okay, whatever. So we complete this type of the business processes. We complete this type of the business processes. And who define the business process? Who define the business process? It depends, but however, you must define your business processes. Okay, we call that a process analysis. A manager, well, a business problem solver, we must be good at what we need to complete in a certain specific period or a certain specific domain. We call that a process. Who define the process? You. We define the business process. So many times we draw this type of the flow chart of workflow chart. flow chart of work. Okay, we complete this later, we complete somebody, and we complete something, something. So we are the business process owner. Okay, yeah, that's something strange, but however, we are the business, okay, we are the business process owner. And anybody will be very somewhat strange. Am I your owner, somebody? No. You are the business process owner. So you must perform your ownership to complete the business process. Yeah, anybody don't believe that, but yeah, that make a lot of trouble. And maybe you learn about the principal agent theory in economics. Do you know that principal agent theory? Principal, the real owner, okay? The real owner delegate their power to operate something to the agent, and the agent cheat the principal, and they make a lot of trouble. Yeah, whatever. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. However, many think I'm not an owner, and I have no responsibility of completing this kind of the process or something. No. You are the operator, or as a business problem solver. Okay, business problem solver. Okay. You are responsible to operate and to complete the process. Those who must complete or should complete the process, we call they are the business process owner. Really. So you must exercise your ownership. Business process owner. If you take a part of this, you are the owner of this process. You must complete that. Okay, at least that's how we operate. Whatever. Okay, so you will learn that. Later. Okay, so yeah. Then when as I said, we can convert those kind of operation, we can convert those kind of business processes, we can convert those kind of activities of ourselves, and those kind of all our human activities to complete our process. That can be converted into the value chain. Okay, and the supply chain. Okay, so is there anybody who are majoring in the supply chain? Supply chain is a part of the operation. Okay, whatever. However, that's unique. And those kind of the supply chain, customer relationship management, and they are all the operation. And then operation management is managing completing each business processes. And those kind of each business processes can be converted into the value chain. That is represented by the money. We call that cost accounting. Okay, that must be converted into the money. Okay, and the value chain is conceptualized like this. This is a value chain. Okay, good. And interestingly, this value chain concept comes from the Michael Porter, our father of the strategy management. Because he studied a lot about, the Michael Porter, he proposed that a very important thing, okay? So competitive advantage, okay? What is the competitive advantage? What is the purpose of the competitive advantage? When we have enough or the sufficient competitive advantage, what is our benefit? What can we do? Olivia, if you have a lot of the competitive advantage, okay, what can you do? Purpose of the strategy management. What is the purpose of strategy management? Make, I know, but how about the purpose of the purpose of the strategy management, not the purpose of the business. Absolutely, the ultimate purpose of the business is making money. I know, but how about we are learning about the strategy management. What is the purpose of the strategy management? Attack others' weakness without, with our. I thought that's a tool. Yeah, exactly. Millie, that is, we want to win without the fighting. Exactly. Yeah, that is that. Okay. We want to win without fighting, and then we want to win over our competitors in order to throughout creating the competitive advantage. Throughout creating the competitive advantage. And how can we make competitive advantage? Okay, let's think about it. Okay, there are tons of thousand different ways to create a competitive advantage. No, that is not yet. Okay, so we want, the purpose of knowing oneself and purpose of the knowing the competitor is not to lose. Not yet. Okay, that the purpose of that is not to lose. But however, I want to win without fighting. And how we can do that? Throughout the creating competitive advantage. And how we can create a competitive advantage? Before going to the before going to the win without fighting. And what is a business competitive advantage? Okay, so you learn about, okay, so what is the 5 elements of the competitive advantage? 道, 天道, 天地, 土천지, 道, 土천天, 土천지, 地, 장, 바. Yeah, that's a competitive advantage. That's a competitive advantage from the art of war. Okay. However, that is too complex. That's too ambiguous. In business, we have only 2 competitive advantage. What are those 2 competitive advantages? That's easy to understand. Okay, so maybe you can see this. Okay, yeah. Okay, here and here. This is a cost leadership. And this is a differentiation. It's a value. Differentiated value. Okay. Here or here. So we in business, we have only 2 competitive advantages. Okay, and then, okay, so why people love to buy iPhone 11 Pro Max, that is US dollar, so iPhone is expensive, but how about why anybody want to get it? Haley, are you using the iPhone? Miko, are you using the iPhone? Why did you buy the iPhone or MacBook? Haley, iPhone 1. Okay. Why did you buy that? Yeah, me too. I have iPhone. Why I buy this? Why did you buy this? Iris, I know you are using iPhone. iPhone. Yeah, iPhone. Iris, huh? Where are you? Torture. Tao. iPhone? Why did you buy that? The speed of the game. Yes! I don't think so. iOS system, okay, whatever. Okay, good.
네, 선배님.
Good. However,
수정해가지고 보내드릴게요.
yeah, that's expensive. But however, maybe that's expensive, isn't it? Did you choose the price or did you choose a unique value? Value versus price. What did you choose? iPhone users, did you choose price or did you choose value? Absolutely. We call that a differentiated or unique value experience. Okay, you pay the extra money to get a differentiated or the unique value experience. iOS or the more high speed of something? I don't think so. Whatever, so the value. Okay, so then if you want to get a customer, okay, if you want to increase the revenue, absolutely you'd better to searching for creating a unique differentiated value. That's our competitive advantage. On the other hand, okay, where is it? Kevin, okay, are you using the shampoo? Hey boys, Hunt, Stefan, Jerry, shampoo. Yeah, are you using the shampoo? What is that? Okay, so hair, shampoo, hair. Yeah, hair washer. Oh, boys. Oh, boys. Okay, so are you using shampoo or not? Okay, good. Thank you. Hair washer. Okay, shampoo. No, whatever. No, shampoo. Shampoo, hair washer. Yeah, shampoo. Okay, good. That's good. Okay, so do you know what shampoo are you using now? And the brand of the shampoo? And when you want to buy the shampoo, when you buy a shampoo, okay. When you buy a shampoo, okay, how you choose the shampoo? And you take care of the Tracy, yeah. How what is that? Buy a shampoo? Clear? What does that mean? Clear. Hey, yeah, we boys. Yeah, what is that? The brand? Okay. So brand is clear. Okay, why did you choose that? Did you take care of the? Did you take care of the ingredient of the shampoo? Advertisement. Okay, so I know, ladies. Ladies, you take it. Yeah, you consider many things. Okay, so what is the ingredient of that? And if I use this, and if I use this shampoo, and what is the benefit of that? And what is the color of that? Is it helpful for the? Is it helpful for the cosmetic stuff or something? However, we boys. Okay, why we choose a shampoo? Do we care about the value? No, we just go to the shop. We just go to the supermarket. Go to supermarket and see the a lot of shampoo. Okay, a lot of shampoo. Okay, and then look good, look good, and price okay. Then we buy. It's simple. It's simple. Yeah, boys, we don't care about the shampoo quality and the shampoo something, but we just go to the supermarket and then if we can find something okay, something is optimal, that's price okay, and then we just buy that, we just consume. Okay, like this, many people just go to the shop and then we just go to the supermarket and then we just see the price. Are you sensitive to the price? Okay, are you sensitive to the price? Kevin, are you sensitive to the price? Absolutely. Okay, cheaper is better. Okay, cheaper, the better. Okay, so that's the logo, that's the catchphrase of the Walmart. Do you know the catchphrase of the Walmart? Is there anybody who know that the Walmart catchphrase? What is their motto? What is the advertisement? Anybody used I will buy on the yeah, absolutely. I know, yeah, absolutely. But how about if you want to go to the shop, if you want to get a shampoo, maybe we can go to the we can go to the Walmart. Okay, so the logo of the Walmart is everyday low price. It is impossible. It is what is impossible? Go to Walmart? Taobao. Yeah, I know. But however, So why people go to the offline store? Because we need to do something. Okay, that's related with the unique value experiences. Online shopping is one thing, but however, people want to see what's going on and that they shop, and many times it's much more easy. We don't need to wait for the delivery, and we just go shop and then we just buy. Whatever, as I said, in business, we have only two competitive advantage. Competitive advantage. Okay, those two competitive advantages: differentiated value and the highest price, and the cost, the lower price. Okay, so we call that is a value versus cost leadership. Okay, so we have only two way. Do you want to buy do you want to experience that the differentiated value? Go to iPhone, MacBook. And however, if you are sensitive to the price, and I will buy the Huawei or Oppo Vivo, and I will buy the Lenovo ThinkPad or the Dell. Okay, in between, no. Okay, we call that a stuck in the middle. Stuck in the middle. Okay, and what will happen if your business is within the your business is stuck in the middle? What will happen? Absolutely, you will drain out. Okay. What is happening in the Samsung mobile phone? Is there anybody who are using the Samsung mobile phone now in China? Anybody use a Samsung mobile phone? Probably no. Because their market share is less than the 5%. And Samsung just left the Chinese market. Why that was happen? Value searchers and the value seekers, okay? Value seekers go to iPhone, okay? And the cost seekers, cost leader, cost sensitive, cost sensitive guys, they go to Oppo, Vivo, the Huawei, Oppo, Vivo. In Chinese market, what happened? Samsung was stuck in the middle. Samsung, LG, Sony, and blah blah. Okay, so they were stuck in the middle, and then they were crashed. They were crashed out, and they were drained out. Okay, so in business, things are much more clear. You must achieve that value. You must create a unique value, or you must take a cost leadership. The lower the price, the better. Okay, that's only two options. This is our core competitive advantage in business. No more. No more. Okay, we must do this. We must achieve this. What if we fail in achieving these two differentiated value or the cost leadership? We die. It's clear. Our competitive advantage is value creation or the price. No more. It's easy. Absolutely, that is easy. Okay? However, exercising those kind of idea is easy? No. In order to understand how to create the unique value or how to create the cost leadership, we convert those kind of in the operations where the bill of materials operations into the value. And then that is conceptualized like this. This is a value chain. This is a value chain. Okay, that is representing three part. Three part. Okay, the value chain is composed with three part. Three. First, your primary activity, your direct operation. We call this is a direct operation. Okay, direct operation. The primary activities. Okay, and the second one is indirect or the supportive activities. Direct something, indirect something. Okay, throughout this we create the margin, we create a new value. Okay, value is differentiated value, differentiated customer experiences, or the cost leadership. Okay, so that return back to the basic. Okay, iPhone, iPhone. This is a value. Direct cost. This is direct cost. Absolutely, there is a direct labor cost as well. Direct material cost, direct labor cost. Okay, and there is an operation cost, R&D cost, SG&A, sales cost. We call that as the overhead cost. Indirect cost. Indirect. Okay, this is a direct. This is indirect. Okay, plus direct and the indirect. Then we can create a margin. We can create margin. Okay, three part: direct activity, direct cost, indirect activity, indirect cost. We create this, then we, in order to create margin. then understand and get to know what is our value, what is our cost. It's important to know ourselves. To know ourselves. That's what we are doing in business. Okay, good. And this kind of business processes, yeah, we do this kind of operations in order to do this. Primary activity, direct something, supportive activity, indirect something, in order to create a margin. Okay? This is our internal. This is our internal operation. This is our internal operation. Okay, so we can go forward about it, how we can manage this kind of internal something in order to create margin. This is the basic of the internal analysis of our intangible or the relatively intangible or the implicit analysis to know ourselves. Why we are excel in this, why we are not good, why we fail in making money. Why we fail in creating the margin because of the primary activity, because of the supportive activity, we will go forward. We will go forward. However, that give us that will help us to capture the overview of ourselves, especially in operation. Okay. Good. And the Apple, yeah, return back to here. Okay, return back to here. Apple created around the 30 or the 40% of margin. When they sell an iPhone, they make $400. And Apple is one of the most profitable company. Because they are good at creating margin throughout their operation. Okay, so just to see this, when this is a direct labor cost, final assembly and the test, and that's $21. Why? Why Apple can do this? Because that's totally 100% manufactured in where the iPhone is now manufactured. Who produced iPhone? Where the iPhone is produced? Where? In the US? In Canada? In Brazil? In India? In Korea? In Japan? In Russia? No. 100%. 100% that the Apple iPhone is produced in China. And then this is $21. If you buy the $1,000 iPhone, and only $21 goes to China. Aha. They are good at operation. Apple is really good at operation. Direct labor cost just $21. Like that. Apple are good at managing their value chains. Direct value chain, indirect value chain to maximize their margin. We are going in detail. However, today we just got to know the rough understanding about the internal value creation component. 3, direct activity, indirect activity to create a margin. If you want to know yourself, okay, in business, know yourself, you'd better to start with the cost structure. Many people don't know what is the cost structure of them. If you get to know the cost structure, you will get to know your business better. Okay? Cost accounting, necessary. Operation management, necessary. Okay? Good. And then this is our operation, and the operation business processes are converted into value chain. Value chain. So then, after tomorrow, we're going in detail about how to manage this kind of the value chain to maximize our margin, maximize our profit. Good. And so far, any question or any concern? Okay, shampoo. Kevin, shampoo. Okay, so we boys, we also use the shampoo, but we don't care. We don't care about the brand. We don't care about the quality. We don't care about some. But we go there. We go to the shopping and we just take the shampoo according to our price sensitivity. Okay, I will see you. I will see you. Okay. So yeah, please see the recorded video. Okay, you can do that. Oh, Barbara, please don't forget to complete your discussion questions and the assignment. Good. Okay, and then I will see you. Okay, good. Okay, so I will see you on Thursday, Wednesday, 4 p.m. Good. Yeah. Thank you. I will see you. Yeah. Bye. Bye, Haley. Bye, Claire.